Hello everyone, I'm Joe from Clifton Coffee, and this month's subscription is a Ugandan coffee called Buzira. This is a washed SL28, SL14 and local landrace varieties all mixed in together. It's grown from 1300 meters to 1600 meters, and this is actually perfect to brew on espresso or filter as well. But essentially for this type of altitude, we're going to be using a recipe of 18 grams of coffee, okay, and we're going to weigh that with our scale. We're going to have a yield, so the amount of coffee coming out, of 38 grams. So it's 38 grams simply because of the altitude, and that gives it a lovely balanced profile. So first of all, make sure your basket is clean and dry, and then pop it on your scale and ensure that it's set to 0. So the next step, we're just going to grind our coffee. So now you can just choose your distribution tools just to give you a nice even flow of water going through the puck. A WDT is my choice, so use a collar and this will stop the grounds from jumping out of the basket. And this one, they come in different shapes and sizes, but the more aggressively you kind of move around the coffee, the more thorough the process will be. So here we go. Go from deep to the bottom of the basket and gradually get shallower and then make it look nice and pretty. Once you've done it, remove the collar and give it a little hit. It should completely level. This is absolutely fine. You can tamper this if you want to, but I like to go a step further and use a gravity distributor. This just allows us to evenly flatten it more so. It just makes it look great as the espresso flows out as well. So when you tamp, use your thumb, index finger and your middle finger as well, because your thumb is very strong. You want to have a nice even balance of force as evenly as possible. Then apply a lean of weight, so maybe 15 to 20 kilos or so. There we are, all ready to go. So insert your portafilter gently into group head. We don't want to disturb our puck. Make sure you flushed water through it as well. And straight away, as soon as you can, you want to press go. So we're looking for 38 grams. So the more evenly it comes together, the quicker it comes together, the better your distribution and tamp. Perfect. We're looking for about 26 to 30 seconds. This one came out in 26, so on the slightly lower end, but it'll still taste absolutely lovely. So as the coffee cools down, I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about it. The coffee's grown in a wide foothill area of the Rwenzori Mountains in Uganda, grown from 1300 meters to 1600. This gives the coffee a certain density and solubility, and using this, we can actually predict our yield. So we've chosen 38 grams for this coffee. Combine this with it being a washed coffee. The cherries are picked, they are pulped, fermented for 24 hours, dried on raised African beds and mechanically dried as well. Combine that with the altitude and the recipe. It gives us a really soft, delicate, smooth espresso with taste notes of cherry drops, spiced chocolate, and orange. Yeah, and it tastes great. So yeah, make sure you give it a stir. And please make sure it's cooled properly. Really nice. Hope you enjoy.